Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for stopping by my space on this sunrise. Thank you for coming by to get your early dose of Metazen, because as you know, our Metazen is the best medicine. Wow, what a wonderful weekend. Shoot, where do I start? Oh, hey, we do have a special guest before I get in here and see who's hanging out with us in chat. And guess who's back? Tanya is back with us for another visit. You know how it goes? When the energy starts flowing? Yeah, it's awesome. She's got the bug, so which is awesome. And we'll get over and talk to her here in a minute, as we do have a few things to talk about. A little bit of housekeeping first. I want to share something with you. Hey, great to see you, Ben. Welcome. Christy. Christy's crew is here. And let's see. You woke up early. Excellent, Christy. Good to have you. Wow. And Ben. Awesome, you guys. And welcome all lurkers. Okay, something happened to me yesterday. Here, let me just get Tanya on here since she was part of the experience. Hey, happy sunrise, Tanya. Good to see you again. Okay. So yesterday, and I do deep dives with people on occasion, and some other people in our chat have had deep dives with me, and we get into a meditative state and we explore. Okay, we explore our universe and our thoughts and where things are going, and we're just out there doing the work. Okay, and it's usually very high vibration. And yesterday during our call, we were on X on a video call, and I hit something about higher conscious. I was saying something about it, and Tanya goes, "Hey, why did you put that thumbs up? Did you put that thumbs up?" She didn't see me move on the call. She didn't see me touch my screen. So she received a thumbs up on her end, which I thought was very interesting. And then it happened again and again. And then I spoke to someone else about it, and they had that happen during their call in the last week or two. And then Tanya goes and tells me that she's actually had that. This was the second time that it happened. What platform were you on the first one?
I was on the Zoom call.
Oh, on Zoom. Okay, so that's where my other friend had it happen on Zoom. A thumbs up automatically happens. So I don't know if humans are monitoring our conversations or not, but I found it very interesting because it was like at a really interesting time during our chat when we get that thumbs up. So, hola, Lorena. Good to see you.
I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, it is a compliment. Okay, so are you saying you're running while you're listening? That's pretty cool. Lorena says she's running today, so she won't hold a node. That is awesome. Oh, it happens in Zoom. It reads the gesture.
They are the gesture ones, but when you can do that, and it wouldn't do it. We would sit there and go like, no. I tried that afterwards. I was like, I'm going to see, but it wouldn't make the thumbs up, but it was just doing it randomly at those points in the conversation. And the same thing within the Zoom meeting that I had, both me and the girl were like, neither one of us were like, it was up this, kind of space here, and our hands weren't even on the screen, and it just would give us the occasional, and it wasn't like it was doing it consistently like this, so it was picking up something as a symbol. It just randomly throughout the conversation would just give a thumbs up. And yeah, it's really cool.
All right. It's amazing times we live in. Okay, I just put a test in there from X because I noticed it seemed like yesterday my X comments were not coming through. So, all right, one thing I'd like to talk to you about is, because of this time of uncertainty, so many things are changing. And as all of you know, I spend a lot of time on X, talking to people and making my comments. And I'm enjoying the heck out of the community because I have I'm like attracts like. And so I'm finding a lot of people like us who want to make the planet a better place, expand our knowledge of ourselves, so on and so forth. And hence why I did that test comment. But on X, I'm seeing so many people, and this is what I want to talk about. So many people are not embracing fear right now. I think it's, the saying goes that when everything happens, when the big revelations happen, or when we change from a monetary to a heart-based society, that 4 to 6% of the planet just won't be able to deal with it. They just won't grok it. They will just go out of their minds, whatever, which is unfortunate because, we can help them.
Yep.
We can help them if they can take that step, take that first step. So tell me if you can. Yeah, I think you can. I think you already know the answer, but how do you deal with it? How do you deal with anxiety? How do you deal with fear when it comes up?
So awesome. And thinking about like grade 1, this would be grade 1 curriculum actually in the school that I have.
Oh, okay.
Which starts on January 2nd, classes for that. And grade 1 is the journey from shadow to light. So in grade 1, it is about learning how to manage your emotions and your thoughts and what you're experiencing. A lot of times what we do when we're in that fear base is we're projecting that into our space by our thoughts or holding on to the emotions. Redirection with your thoughts, like, is it accurate? And one of the biggest things that I was doing with my healing journey was asking myself, what are the facts? What are the facts that you know in this situation? Like, factually, right now, we're sitting in this space, we're talking to each other. Everything that's outside of this space that we're in right now isn't actually real. What's real is what's here and now. So when you can pull yourself back into what is happening right in this moment, that can be really empowering to recognize that the facts are right now. I'm sitting in this space, everything's fine, I've got my breath, nothing's happening around me. And, the fear is usually your body trying to protect you anyway. It's this great unknown. So what's in the unknown? I don't know, could be a bear. So I'm just going to be a little bit, unease with that.
Fear the crab cat.
Yeah, learning to become comfortable with the fear. There's a couple of, acronyms that they use. There's the false evidence appearing real is an acronym for fear. I like the face everything and rise, right? When you shine a light on the things that create fear within you, that's a huge part of dispelling the fear, right? Oftentimes, we make it bigger than what it is. Like we
Sure.
amplify it. So breath work is huge, grounding is huge, and also controlling the thoughts, right? Your monkey mind, if it's off running on its own track, then, that's one of the biggest things that you have to take control of is that thought process.
And it's interesting too. We spoke about this a little bit yesterday, and I thought it'd be worthy to come up because we address it in the meditation every time too. And what did I say to you? I said, it's not like I can hand you a handful of fear. I can't send you some fear unless I'm threatening you, unless I actually put that emphasis on it. So it's like, and fear is what the opposite of love. And, yep. And, we do a lot of love here, and I love having love in my life. And it's like, well, I can't hand you any fear. So why, it's like talking to my teen. I can't, if he says, ooh, that's scary or something like that, or to think about that, it causes me fear or something like that. And it's like, well, that fear is all within you. Mm-hmm. And it's like if you're sitting outside on your deck at night, we'll assume everyone has a deck for this example, or you're sitting outside or you're in your backyard or you're in a park and you see something that you can't immediately determine what is that huge shape out there, and it's larger than a human, and immediately some of our minds would go, oh, it's a Bigfoot, it's a Sasquatch. Well, maybe it's not. And once you get over that initial fear of understanding that you don't know what this is, okay, so I can get that fear, and then it's looking into it. It's like looking into it, okay, so why do I fear that thing? Because it's a hulking mass and what it can do to me. But here we are sitting here putting worry in place when it's not necessary. Mm-hmm. If it's just standing there being creepy, yeah, it's creepy, but is it worthy of my fear? So there's tons of ways to look at that.
My example that I had with my son, I had a landlord that was quite toxic. Like he had actually broken into my place, and so I was having to have a conversation with him, and I was saying to my son, like, I'm really anxious about this conversation that I have to have with him. Mm-hmm. I went, you know what? That's me. I'm creating the anxiety. And he was like, well, no, like the landlord is the one that's, doing these things that's making you feel anxious. And I'm like, no, I'm the one that's making myself feel anxious because of what energy I'm putting on that. So because I believe that the conversation is going to be a conflict, I'm making myself anxious because of that. If I see the conversation is going to be a good conversation and he's going to hear me, that takes all the energy out of it. Then it's just a conversation. I have nothing to be anxious over. that I'm the one that is putting the emphasis on it in whatever way that I want to. So if I can say that it's bad or it's scary or it's whatever, language is powerful. So,
Yes, it is.
what is the language I'm using? Everything. Good morning.
Excuse me. Just like our words, just our written word too. You know what we forgot to do? We got so excited. We forgot to send out.
We did
We
even
forgot to send out the energy. I just sent it to you. Did you see it pop up on your screen? I sent it to you in private chat. So I'm going to go ahead and begin sending the. All right, we're going to go ahead and send this symbol out to each and every one of you. Hey, welcome Byron. Welcome Dee. Great to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by to get your Metazen. All right, so I'm going to send the symbol out, and I've got the assist with Tanya on this sunrise. What does it feel like? What does it smell like? And what does the symbol look like? And, all right, what does it feel like? And what does it smell like? All right, we're going to have to cut that a little bit short. Just get that slapped in there real quick. Let's get over to the meditation room. I'll be on Unity again for this session. Tanya will be on Love. And all of you, just go ahead and jump on a node if it resonates with you. Go ahead and get your eyes closed, and we'll get started. Get this going. Get this flowing. You're going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy, and then I'll put up protection, and we will proceed. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet, and we notice a violet sheen of energy blanketing the surface. You quickly realize that is our previous energy from yesterday. Our energy and intention of love, peace, and joy for everyone on the planet. An intention that resides there until we renew it, which we will do momentarily. So that when our fellow humans make that decision, make that conscious choice, they have that spark of joy in their hearts, of peace, of love. We are there to nourish them. Nourish them on their journey, my friends. Now bring your gaze up from the planet's surface, and you'll see our golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. Within the golden pyramid, you'll find the love node. And those on the love node will wrap up all of our energy and intention that we send into the golden pyramid. They'll wrap it up in love and send it up into the diamond cap that collects and holds this energy and intention until we send it to the planet below. Now look all around yourself. Look all around. You'll see that we're fully encompassed along with the planet and our golden pyramid. We're fully encompassed in this golden translucent sphere. This represents the unity consciousness where we all reside. This sphere not only powers us, but it protects us as it is made up of us. It's made up of each and every one of us. Now, my friends, let's reach out to one another energetically. Let's reach out and connect. Let's connect as we come into our hand circle. You begin to feel that energetic connection in your hands, down your spine, however you feel energy. I feel it in my hands personally. I can feel this connection growing as each moment passes. Let's take a look around. Look around your hand circle right now and see all those smiling faces. If you don't have a smile on your face right now, put it on there, even if you're running right now and listening and participating. Put that smile on your face. Stretch that mouth to your ears and feel that joy come into your body. Yes, and feel that connection increase. This is all of us, my friends. This is all of us connecting our energy and our intention right now. Very good. Now let's look in our heart spaces, my friends. Find that spark. See that spark. That spark of bright white light right there in your heart space. A spark that is about to be fed a very large amount of energy. nothing to fear, as you won't pull in any more energy that you cannot withstand. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths to facilitate the entrance of this energy. 1. 2. Three. Very good. Now look back in your heart space, my friends. What was once a small spark just moments ago has grown into a very large sphere. A large sphere that is slowly spinning to the right and getting larger and larger, overtaking more of our body as each second passes. It's up to our shoulders and down to our knees, working its way down to our toes, to our fingertips, and to our crown, the top of our head. Just set with this energy right now. Just set with it for a few more moments. Let it flow and just feel the amazing properties of this. Just infusing itself through all your cells. And now, at this time, you see a transparent tube grow out of your chest. It grows out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you see some dark green muck and gunk, some dark green material flowing out and away, being pushed out by this wonderful light that your body is full of right now. This light is just pushing out any dis-ease you may be experiencing, any cells that need to go. Just let them go and let them flow. Any extreme beliefs you're holding on to right now that are not serving you, just let them go and let them flow. We do realize that there can be comfort in things that do not help us. Now is the time to release that. Find comfort in the light, my friends. Find comfort in the calm. If you're holding on to any fear, let it go and let it flow right now. Here's your opportunity. Just let it go and let it flow down that tube. This tube that is getting clearer and clearer as each second passes. Clearer and clearer. And last, let's get rid of any anxiety about our future. Just let it go and let it flow. Very good. Our tube is very nearly clear, my friends. We see that all of this muck and gunk is being safely deposited on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. A few more moments. Our tube is very nearly clear. Let's just take one last sweep of our bodies, both physical and energetic, and let's just guide any muck and gunk that needs to go right now. Let's just guide it to that tube. Let it go. Very good. We're very nearly there, and collapse that tube. Now observe that glob of muck and gunk on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Observe it. See it break into a fine mist, into billions and billions of pieces, particles. Now see those particles blast off away from us into infinity, never to infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Now let's come back into our hand circle, my friends. I feel this energy. I feel this amazing energy all the way up to my elbows. Very good. This is beautiful. I just ask that we all look around once again, and instead of seeing smiling faces, now we are seeing each other, one another, in our light bodies. Look at these beautiful people here. Look at these amazing creatures all around us, all coming together in a higher cause, coming together in something that is larger than each one of us. But combined, we are a powerful force indeed. Coming together in love and peace, joy, hope, trust. Very good. Now let's reach out to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Very good. Now that we're all connected, let's begin pushing our energy and intention into the golden pyramid. And as we do so, immediately we see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter red. Brighter and brighter red as our intention and energy fills up that collector. Let's push our intention and energy towards that golden pyramid, where Tanya and all those on the love node will wrap it all up in love, and push it up into our diamond cap collector. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first wave, our first renewing wave of intention. 1, 2, deep breath. As one, pulse. In your mind's eye, my friends, see this beautiful release, the release of this wonderful wave, this red wave of energy flow down every side of our golden pyramid, down, and wash over Mother Gaia node and everyone on this node, and spread in every direction down the northern hemisphere, overtaking that previous violet energy from yesterday, overtaking this energy and adding it to itself, strengthening it, getting stronger and stronger as each moment passes. Energy is never wasted, my friends. This wave has been continually reaffirmed and strengthened for the last 7 or 8 months now. Think about the power in that. The power, our gift, the power of our gift. We face power in the way, we look at power in the way that we can help one another. We don't look at power selfishly. We look at it as a gift to share with our fellow beings. Now this wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up, overtaking the last bits of our previous intention, getting stronger and stronger as it comes over the equator and works its way to the feet of Mother Gaia node. The first third of our intention is in place, my friends. I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to send this excess energy that has just arrived, send it back up into our golden pyramid. Very good. Let's get back in our hand circle. Let's get back to our hand circle. Reaffirm our connection with one another. Wow. Feel this amazing energy flowing through all of us. Now let's reaffirm our connection with the nodes. Just say them in your mind. If you need to take a peek at the screen, please do so. Just reaffirm your connection to all of them. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention once again and our energy into the golden pyramid. If you're here and if you're not led to be on a node, that's perfectly fine. Just push your positive intention. And if you're on a node, of course, push that nodal intention along with your own. I am pushing wonderful unity consciousness energy into the golden pyramid right now. And see that diamond cap get brighter and brighter as each second passes. Brighter and brighter. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, deep breath. Send it with me. Pulse. See this beautiful red wave, this truth wave of love, peace, and joy, release from our diamond cap. Flow down every side of our golden pyramid, down to the planet's surface, washing over Mother Gaia node. Just bathing them in this wonderful intention and spreading in every direction, my friends. Every direction down the northern hemisphere, working its way down to the equator. Now is when I remind you, my friends, to know this in your hearts and in your minds, that every time we send one of these waves, every wave, nothing is ever wasted. Every time we send one of these waves, thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this energy. Energy that we do not push on them. We never push our energy on anyone. We simply make it available Make it available for them to utilize. When they make that choice, they take that step to peace, that step to joy, that step to love. We are there. We are there to nourish them, to feed them on their journey. See the beauty in this, my friends. Feel this beauty. Feel this beautiful moment right now. And see thousands of people waking up, thousands of tears of joy, thousands of people finding love, if not for one another, then finding that agape love in their heart for another being. And now this wave has crossed over itself on the southern hemisphere and already working its way back up to the equator, and over the northern hemisphere, and finding its way back to the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask all of you on this node to once again send this excess energy up into our golden pyramid above, where Tanya and those on the love node will wrap it all up in love once again and push it up into our diamond cap collector. Now let's go get back in our hand circle, my friends, and reaffirm our connection with one another. Just look around. Look around at all the beautiful beings here with us right now. And we are reminded that we are far more alike. We are far more alike than unalike. It's taken them thousands of years to divide us, my friends. Thousands and thousands of years they've had to divide us, when all along we are far more alike than we realize. We are in the know. We can make that difference. We will make that difference. We are making that difference. Now let's reach out to all the nodes, reaffirm our connection with them as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy once again into the golden pyramid. And immediately we see that diamond cap getting brighter and brighter red. As each moment passes, it gets brighter. Brighter and brighter red. I ask all of you to be present right now. If you have external thoughts come into your mind, just acknowledge them and send them on their way. If they're important, they will return later. Very good. That cap is getting brighter and brighter now, brighter and brighter red. You can see it through your closed eyes. Brighter and brighter red. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final renewing wave of intention to the planet's surface. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. Releasing from our diamond cap and flowing down every side of our pyramid, down to the planet's surface below, fully engulfing Mother Gaia node and all those on this node, and spreading in every direction. This beautiful red truth wave of love, peace, and joy spreads. And you can now see that pixie dust trail begin to form. This is our 5th wave, and our pixie dust trail will be complete as this wave makes its way back up here to the northern pole, back to our sacred Mother Gaia node. And now this wave is flowing down, depositing more and more of our intention, leaving it in place over the planet's surface. It's crossing over itself on the southern pole now, and as it begins its way back north, working its way up to the equator, you see the blanket is appearing. This blanket of our intention that will remain here until we come back and renew later this evening. Now this wave is coming up and arriving to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our intention is now in place, my friends. See the beauty in this moment. We are there for everyone on the planet. And with this excess energy that's just arrived, I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask that you send the rest of this excess energy up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Very good. Let's put our arms across our chest, my friends, our hands on our shoulders. Give yourself a wonderful embrace right now. You're worthy of this embrace. You're worthy of this embrace. You are worthy of this embrace. I ask you to stretch your mouth to your ears right now, my friends. Give yourself a great smile and feel this joy. Associate this embrace with joy. Give yourself this gift right now. Yes. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths on the third exhale through our mouth. We'll release this wonderful gift. We'll release this. 1. 2. 3. Release. Yes. Let's get back in our hand circle for a few more moments, my friends. Experience this amazing connection for just a little bit longer. Spoil ourselves a little bit. And I realize it's not easy to come away from this connection. However, later throughout the day, if you feel like visiting this connection again, just reach out to the unity consciousness sphere. Just connect to it and feel this. We're all there, my friends. You can reach out to us anytime. You are never alone, my friends. Now that you've established this connection, you will never be alone again. You will never feel lonely again, as this connection is eternal until you intentionally break this connection. It is always with us. Now let's bring our hands to our sides and release the hands of our friends here. Gently pull our energy back from our friends. Just some of it will remain with them, that's fine. Gently pull your energy back from all the nodes. Very good. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. You know what this means. I know. It's that time to come back. Move your body around a bit. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Wow. Good to see you, PG. Good to see you, Carol Cat. Welcome. Yeah, we rocked it last night, PG. We rock it every time we gather, my friends. All right, let's get over here and do the reveal real quick. Tanya. All right, so the energy that we sent a little bit late before the meditation. Glad you got there. I'm glad you were there, Christy. Thank you for being here and bringing your wonderful energy to this gathering. Awesome, Carol. Thank you for being here. And if you have any questions about anything, then you can ask. Just ask in chat. If I can't answer it, one of the amazing people here will have that knowledge. One of us will. So if you have any questions, let us know. All right, so the energy that we sent out earlier, and thank you for the assist today, Tanya, in sending this out, is unity consciousness. Usually I like to do the reveal first, but I said it first today. So if that's a symbol that you received, well done. Well done. If you did not receive it, even if you've been here a while and you haven't received a symbol, keep trying, my friends. It will come. It will come. And I am working on something in the background to make this a little bit easier to connect to as well. So I had some insight. So we will be talking about that in the near future. All right, let's get over to the meditation room. I'm going to send each and every one of you love, peace, and joy, of course. And until the session tonight, the evening session, the sunset session, I'm sending each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. Thank you, Tanya, for coming by again and bringing your wonderful energy. To all of you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Namaste.